Hey guys, it's Tiffany, and today I want to show you a really quick tutorial on ghosted isolations. So, what you need to know how to do in order to do these moves is a regular isolation, linear isolations, both horizontal and vertical. Because the ghosted part of it is 100% illusion. If you know how to do the isolation, you can do the ghosted form of it. So we'll start just regular. I do my isolations with my right hand, and it goes in a counterclockwise motion. So if you're a left-handed hooper, the directions are the same, just the hands are flipped. So when I say go left, you'll go right, and when I say right hand, it'll actually be your left hand. But I'll have it in my right hand. So what you want to do is when your hand is coming down to the bottom of the isolation, we'll put our left hand in there. I put the hoop right between my thumb and my index finger to where my palm will be able to just glide right under it. So you want to mirror where your right hand is with your left hand. Again, when we get to the bottom, we'll stick this left hand in and just let it roll right along the inside of the hoop. This hand isn't doing anything. The right hand is still controlling the isolation. So once we get to where the hands meet, just glide your left hand over your right and let it roll under the hoop. And then when we get to this other hand, I kind of just let one hand roll behind the other and get it to where my left hand is back in that spot. So we'll glide over our right hand. You get here, just slide your hand up right behind your right hand. Get your thumb and index finger ready. And this isn't a move that you have to worry about doing fast. Really, it's quite the opposite. The slower that you're able to do it, kind of in my opinion at least, the cooler it ends up looking. So just practice keeping it stationary. And remember, you want to mirror your hands. So when one's down at the very bottom, your other will be at the very top. And they'll always meet at the sides. And on the right, you just slide your left hand over your right. On the left, you kind of have to reposition. Now, when we're ready to start pushing it sideways, again, the right hand is what is controlling the isolation the whole time. Your left hand is just adding the illusion. So if we're in this ISO that's kind of staying right here, what we'll do is right after our hands cross on the left hand side, and your left hand is getting repositioned, that's when we'll begin to push the hoop out to the left side. And now when our left hand crosses over our right hand, it's going to be all the way out to the side. So once it crosses, you'll start bringing it back in front of you. Your hands will be at the top and the bottom, right in the middle. When it's in front, keep taking it out to your right side. That's when your left hand is going to meet your right beneath it, and it'll need to slide up. When it repositions, just push your hoop back to the left side, and the left hand is always just gliding. It's not doing any work. It's just kind of faking it and mocking where the other one is on the hoop. And this is what gives us the illusion of ghosting. So when the hoop's to your left hand side, that's when your left hand is going to cross over your right. When it's over your right, reposition our hand to where you can just push it. And you can come back to the middle. So right now we're doing it to where our hands meet on the sides, but you can kind of adjust and do it where your hands meet at the top and at the bottom. So what you'll do, you'll hold the hoop down at the bottom with both hands. Again, the left hand is just going to be gliding. So if we were going to take the hoop into an isolation, when your right hand would be doing this switch, we just let the right hand glides right beneath the left hand. So again, when you're up at the top, you want your right hand to go beneath your left. And you'll try and keep the hoop where it is. When they get down to the bottom, again, the left will just glide right over. But up here, your right has to go beneath the left hand. That's because if we try doing it the other way, I mean, I guess you can, it's just really awkward for me. So I am comfortable taking my left hand over the right, and then my right hand under the left. And so just work with keeping it stationary. Once you feel like you've got that down, that's when we can start playing with moving the hoop. Right now we're keeping the hoop in one spot and we're moving our arms around. If you keep your arms kind of at the same level, you can push the hoop up and down. And what's happening is the same, well, kind of the same motion as an up and down linear. We're just keeping this hand as a little bit more level. So if we're holding here, what we'll do after they cross at the top, when you re-grip, we're using our right hand to push the hoop up, and it'll feel really weird in your arms until they get limber. Cross your left hand over your right hand, let the hoop drop down. I kind of just hold it with the sides of my hands until we get back there. Push it back up, and let it fall back down. So you can just play with gliding in and out, holding it one place. Just remember, whatever hand would normally be powering your isolation, that's the hand that's going to control this. We just use our opposite hand to mimic its position on the opposite side, and that's where the ghosting effect comes from. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know.